Winning in your worst subject shouldn't be as hard as you're making it. So, as someone who knows how to crack their worst subject, let me show you everything I have learned so that you can crack yours. Stage 1. Why is it your worst subject? Don't skip this test. You can never find and apply a solution if you can't understand the problem. Do you dislike it? Do you not like the environment? Whether it's the teacher, were you never interested in the subject itself, or do you feel pressured to actually do good in it? Or maybe you do have interest in it, but you're just bad at it, which means you work hard, but you really get no results. You either have slow progress. One of the reasons could also be that you're new to it. Now, depending on the answer, I have two pieces of advice for you. The easiest way to study for even the worst subject is to make it tolerable. In other words, make it interesting and find a reason to stay. If you truly don't know, then you can make a reason to stay. Let's talk about both of them. Number one, find a reason to stay. This can be taken through two different paths, a positive path and a negative path, both having their pros and cons. To make this easier, let me give you an example of a positive reason to stay. Maybe this subject opens up to an opportunity others don't. Another underrated one is that a bad subject or subject you don't like could become a stepping stone to the one you actually enjoy a lot. Now let's move on to the negative examples. Now I have to give a spoiler for this one. This can low-key become dangerous, especially for people who are really driven. So though I'm sharing these, there are consequences to these, especially if you take it too seriously and go overboard. This could include having a rival, proving yourself to certain people. I kid you not, the strongest motivations are your haters. People who hate you give you the biggest reason for you to do well. Because when they keep wasting their time hating on you, you can keep working ahead and get further than them. And now, if you're not interested in any of this and you just feel like the subject is a huge burden, that's when you make a reason to stay. The most promising way to do this is to make a promise to yourself. Trust me, a failed promise to yourself is the worst thing ever. And some subjects are unavoidable. You cannot just choose to opt out of it. Now, I'm going to be giving some basic structures at the end of this video for a particular subjects. So stay tuned until then. Now, before that, more than the physical work, what truly depends on how much you'll succeed is having the right mindset. Honestly, I feel like everyone says this, but no one really explains it. So, here is my take on it. Never, ever, ever think that a subject is hard. What do you mean? This is contradictory to what you're saying before. Okay, hear me out. The more you think it is hard, the less you're going to actually do the actions to try to make it less hard. A hard subject is hard because you don't understand it. But if you keep thinking that it's hard, you'll never understand it. Every single grade, there is a hard subject. Yet, you're always passing on to the next grade, which means it doesn't matter which path you take to try to study for your subject. Whether you stress out or have a more approach plan, it will pass. Maybe you'll cry for it. Maybe you'll understand everything a day before the exam. But I guarantee you're going to get through it. So what matters is how you go through it. As cringy as that sounds, it is extremely true. If you still don't believe in all of this, then I'm going to give you my personal experience with all of this. Here are a few things I have realized that I'm going to share. Number one, there is always a pattern whether you're in school, college, or university. You just need to find it. Number two, you should ask for help, and it doesn't have to be a teacher. A student works too. I love academic validation, so I know how much your worst subject can bring you down. One difference I have always noticed between me and my classmates is that most of my classmates took external classes. Now, there isn't anything wrong with these classes, but not taking these classes forced me to learn how to study. Here's what happens in 99% of those classes. They teach you how to mug it up, and the winner of this rat race is usually the one who has the memory to mug it all up. We were always run through an education system but never taught to how to study. That is something you need to realize by yourself. And when you actually find the systems that work for you, trust me, studying gets way easier. If you have a particular subject that you're struggling with, then definitely tell me in the comment section below. Also, the structures I talked about about earlier, I'm going to be making them and uploading them in the description of this video on 24th July.